Salutations YouTubers, my name is Curtis Roundtree. This is Curtis Roundtree TV. And this is my April blog. Okay, so I know you're ready for the subject. And the subject for this month is quarantine stress. Man, I know this month is crazy. It's because it's COVID-19 is just off the chain. People got curfews. They can't go outside. They in the house. The kids is home. You're home from work. Some of you don't even know what to do. In the beginning, I was working out for everybody. In the beginning, everybody was like, "Oh man, get a chance to hang out with the family." It ain't but so much you're gonna do. You know, you enclosed in these four walls, and it seemed like they're shrinking day by day. It's just getting smaller and smaller. You could be in a 4-bedroom house. It don't even really matter. The walls is just shrinking, and you're getting claustrophobic. I mean, you know, you get to go outside, you know what I'm saying? Go to the mailbox. You might even go to the bank. See if that stimulus check came. Just take a walk around the block. Go grocery shopping. Go to a neighbor's house. Go to a loved one's house. I don't know. Whatever it is that you do to get out of the house, to break the monotonous, it still ain't working. It's because life is not back to normal. And just for the record, it may be a minute before life get back to normal. But you ain't hear that from me. But what we trying to do is figure out what can we do to relieve some of this quarantine stress. And there's a few things that we could do. And I got two right off the top of my head. Number one, people, many of you love to read. So you want to catch up on that good book. That book that you've been putting down. You only read a few pages of that. So you're trying to, you know, really get into the meat of that book. So open that book up. Start reading that book. You know what I'm saying? Start doing the research that you've been thinking about for many years concerning continuing education. By all means, people, do not leave the Word of God out. Don't leave the Bible out. For those of you that, you know, felt like you want to get a little closer to the Lord, this is an opportune time to get a relationship with the Lord. You hear me? That's number one. Number one is reading, researching, you know, doing some studies, and you know, just trying to find something to keep that mind occupied and away from this COVID-19 nonsense. Well, it ain't really nonsense, people, but you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know, maybe you got an old 57 Chevy in the backyard for y'all men, and you want to get that fixed. You know, so start doing your research. Start getting the parts that you want to do. Take little Johnny in the backyard, and y'all start working on that car. That's one. Okay. Number two is those projects that you've been talking about you was going to do. That manuscripts you said you were. I always wanted to write a book. I always wanted to do a biography. Now you got time to do that biography. You know what I'm saying? Just start jotting down some notes. Go into your journal. Go into your diary. And just start taking some notes. Doing some footnotes. And, you know, after a while you start seeing it coming together. And you be like, oh, wow. I don't even remember doing that. And some of you may be a little, you know what I'm saying, disturbed about it. And be like, oh, God, when did I do that? What was I thinking about when I did that? But it's okay because it's past. It's your history. It doesn't even really matter now. What you want to do is just you want to put stuff down on paper that you want to share with the public. You want to share with us because we want to hear it. And start talking about it. You know, just writing little things down there. Start adding to it. Before you know, you got you a story. You're like, oh man, I never in a million years would ever thought that I, you know, write a book, write an autobiography. You know what I'm saying? It could be fiction. It don't even have to be biography. It don't have to be, it could be fiction. It don't have to be nonfiction. It could be fiction. You know, children's stories. Maybe you want to start doing some poems. Start writing that down. Doing your little poems that you was doing back in high school. Alright? It's always a time for family. You want to get closer to Tyreek and Salima. So what you do, or it could be David and Mary, I don't know. But anyway, you want to get close to your kids. So what you do is you start doing some activities for the kids. Now, all your activities may not be outside. A lot of them going to be on the inside. But people, listen, you know, go to get the cookbooks. Pull the cookbooks out and start doing some, you know, some things in the kitchen with the kids. Listen, it's going to help prepare them for their future. So if they don't know how to clean, they don't know how to do laundry, and they don't know how to cook, it's an opportune time to get that popping. You hear me? Enough of all that. Let's talk about what's going on with me. Okay, so listen, I read all your emails. It's not a whole lot coming in. It's because I'm a small timer right now. But it's the emails that you do, I do read them. I do try to implement everything, even if you inbox me, if you text me, if you email me, I try to implement what you ask me, your suggestions, your advice, into all my creativity. That's in the kitchen, that's for these vlogs, that's for my videos, that's for my editing, whatever. It doesn't even matter. All the suggestions that you give me, I try to implement them into my channel. People, comment below so we know what you're thinking. Like, there's certain things that you may be like, oh man, if he only do this, subscribers will be unlimited if he just do this. So if you got some suggestions, people, by all means, don't hold back. Comment. Sometimes it takes me like 24 hours before I reply to your comments. But people, leave your comments below. And I will, reply to them as soon as I see them, okay? Now, as far as we in the kitchen is concerned, I got many more dishes I'm trying to put together. I got some gumbo coming up. I got a Thai dish coming up. I got 2 desserts. I'm going to start doing some layer pudding cups. Out of this world, man. Trust me. When I say it's good, it's like that. So you better subscribe and hit that bell so you be notified when these new videos come out. Quit playing. Quit playing. Subscribe. Do it now. Go ahead, like and subscribe. Right now. Just do it. Just do it now. Are you doing it? Okay. Thank you. And for those of you that already subscribed, I appreciate it. We have hit 100. 100. We are at 100 subscribers. Now, by the time you watch this video, I could possibly be at 200. It's like, it probably won't be 113. But it don't even matter. I'll have reached 1 milestone in Curtis Roundtree TV thus far. And that's how I got 100 subscribers. And I couldn't do it without you people. So put your hands together for yourself. Alright, so you already know how much I appreciate you. Y'all already know how much I love you. Hugs and kisses to all of y'all. And see you on the next vlog, alright? 1 and 1.